tell us about yourself, please, Camilla.
Well, a little bit about myself is I'm Colombian. I live in Colombia. I am a screenwriter, actually. I write for films and TVs. I love writing in general, so creating stories. Um, yeah, I have two cats, and I'm about to also start writing for books as well. So it'll be like screenwriter and a literary writer.
Okay, that's nice. And why did you choose to write your book with Easy Mark Publishing?
I just wanted to show a little bit about Colombia, not just as a touristy place, just to
Mm-hmm.
visit, but about the people that lives here, like our culture. And I think it's more important to live that when you travel than to actually just visit what's touristy in a city. It's just to live the culture and feel it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I liked it because it's my culture. So I could transmit it through the words.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. And that's one of the main visions behind the project Time to Travel series. So I believe, yeah, that's a perfect match. Okay, let's start talking about Colombia and the insides of this place. So, what are top three dishes coming from your local cuisine that you would recommend tourists to try?
Well, I know this is the main dishes like people have to try. And I would say la bandeja paisa, which is from La Zona Medellin, which is the city. That's how it's called, bandeja paisa. And
Okay. What is it
ají.
made of? Well, what
Bandeja
is it?
paisa is like a paisa is how you call the people from that region. And
Ah, okay.
and bandeja is like a tray. So it's a dish with a lot of like beans and plantain and rice and egg and chicharrón. And it's
Okay.
a lot. So it's a
It's a
tray
lot
with
of,
different.
yeah, it's a big mix,
Yes, it's really
yes.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and ajiaco, which is a soup. Mainly it's like a chicken soup here in Bogota, which is the capital. But it's really good. And what else? I would say it depends on the region you're going, but you definitely have to try the arepas. They're different from Venezuelan arepas. We have different kinds, so it depends on the region. You try the arepa of the region.
Okay.
So versatile, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and let's talk about top three beaches that are worth visiting in Colombia.
Yes, of course. Well, it depends. For example, this the sea, the color of the sea is amazing in San Andres Island.
Mhm.
So I definitely recommend San Andres Island for the beach. And the Tayrona, of course, the Tayrona Park. It's a must go. Also, very beautiful beaches, like right next to mountains and forest, which is amazing. And the third one, well, let's just go for, I would go with Cartagena or Costeño Beach. It's they're nearby, but Cartagena is more because of the city as well. They have like more about the city's old and it's it's about history and stuff like that, and has the beach as well. And Costeña Beach is a really beautiful beach as well. So yeah, I just gave you four, but
Okay, thank you. What is the most romantic kind of place slash beach to visit for couples?
oh, it depends on what the couple like is like. Colombia has everything for everybody. If they like hiking, if they like nature, if they like or more comfortable or more historical, or it depends. Actually, Colombia has so much diversity and so much landscape, like so many landscapes, and very different that I think it depends on what you like.
Okay, I see. Fair enough. And what is one thing that makes you be proud of your country?
Yes, I would say three things: the music,
Mhm.
We love our music. We love dancing. We're a loud, like loud people. We love as well, like how passionate we are and how warm we are. Like you're gonna come here, and a lot of like people from abroad come here and love our culture because of how warm we are, and just like hugging and kissing everybody. Like, oh, come here. That's the second one, and the third one would be the food. It's very, very rich. You know, the flavors are very rich and unique to this part of the world. So yes, definitely worth it to come.
Okay, thank you, Camilla. Now let's talk about a couple of touristic traps that tourists need to know before visiting.
Okay, so first of all, when you go up to the coast, you have to make sure you don't get like, you know what you're paying for, because sometimes there's a trap they do, like scam. They do, which is like they tell you, okay, we're gonna give you these chairs to so that you can sit down on the beach or whatever, and then they charge you ridiculously expensive. Like it's ridiculously expensive. So make sure you know how much it costs, whatever you're buying beforehand, so that you don't get scammed. I would say that's the most important thing. And in Bogota and the big cities, just be careful, because yeah, don't go like out just like with everything, you know, in your hand and taking a lot of pictures with your very expensive phone or whatever. It's not as if it's definitely gonna be robbed, but it's better not to just you know, here we say dar papaya.
Belongings,
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That would say.
I guess that can be the case in many places, yeah. And while writing and researching for your book, Camilla, did you find out any hidden gems that you didn't know before?
Well, apart from the research, I think there's a lot more things I should have put, like I could have put in the book. I could have written about, but you know, it's all about like it would have been like super long, and that's not the idea. But my family is from a region that is not very touristy, and I think like usually people come here to go to 3 different regions, and they're always going to those 3 regions. And the region I'm from, and where my family's from, it's absolutely stunning. So I was just like, I need to tell people about this region. They need to come here and see the beauty of it. The people, the food is just so different from every other place in Colombia. So yeah, that's Santander. I'm very proud of it.
So currently based in this place?
No, I'm in Bogota. I'm in Bogota. I'm from Bogota, but my whole family is from Santander. So it's just a very beautiful land, and I needed to write about it because it's not very touristy right now. Like people don't go there as much, but that's part of the beauty, you know.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the sides of this project and the vision behind Izimal Publishing, because local authors have a sense of the country, not only of the, you know, images of the country, because I think they are 2 different stories. And yeah, locals kind of bring out the inside view of the place. And okay, let's talk about a couple of hiking points that you would recommend tourists to do in Colombia.
Hiking. Yeah, so there are a lot of different national parks you can go to in the different regions. For example, near Medellin, there's a hiking to do. Near Bogota, there's hiking to do. Tayrona, there's a hiking as well to go. Actually, you have to, there's options, but you can hike to go to the beach as well. It depends on the climate as well that you like. Bogota is, you know, more cold, and Tayrona is going to be really hot and humid. But yes, just definitely go to the part of the book that says like national parks. Usually all those parks like have a hiking, yeah, like option, and they're really pretty, and they're very different depending on where you go.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Camilla, why do you think your book is the best travel guidebook about Colombia?
Oh, it's because as a Colombian, it's not just about the places you should go because they're fun and touristy and that's it. I try to impregnate the book and the words with the passion I have for my country, for its people, for our food, for our diversity. So I think it's more than just a travel book. It's also about what I feel and what a Colombian feel about Colombia. And so it's an extra, it's something that you don't see in many book travels that are very cold and detached and just like do this, do this, do this. Yeah, I definitely think it's a different point of view.
There is emotion in it, yeah? Kind of lived, experienced emotion.
Exactly, there's emotion in the words. Definitely, yes, different point of view.
Okay, thanks, Camilla. What is one thing no one knows about yourself?
About me, well, apart from the things I just said, I, I maybe I don't know. I have this tattoo because I'm a writer, so I needed to.
Okay.
So it's a quill. So this is a quill for me to remember. It's not that I need a reminder, but for me to remember that my job and my passion in life and my mission is to write stories. So I guess that's
That's
something.
interesting. I have a tattoo in like almost in the same location. Yeah, yours is more visual and like imagery. Mine is just Roman numbers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, Camilla. Okay, so what is one thing you would like the world to know about Easymark Publishing and the mission we are all focused on together?
Yeah, well, I love the part that they say, like actually Easy Mark Publishing is all about women. So I think that's important today to recognize that they're giving us women an outlet to be able to write, to be able to express ourselves. I think that's very important, and not just the fact that we're nationals talking about our country, which is like very, very powerful for me, is that we're national women talking about our country in our own POV. I think that's the most powerful thing I can talk and can say about Ismark.
Yes, thank you very much for being one of these inspired and active females who actually, yeah, takes the chance to bring a vision into the world from your country. And let's imagine you as a tourist. I have 1 week and unlimited budget. What type of map would you have for me?
Well, of course, it depends on what you like, but if it's 1 week, it's a little bit more difficult because obviously, I mean, probably you want to go to the touristy places, the must-see places. I would definitely recommend Tayrona. Tayrona, if you like nature and beaches, and it's very, very beautiful. It's a wonder, so you have to go there. And probably Medellin if you like coffee. The
I
coffee
love
region.
coffee. Where is it again?
The coffee region. We have a coffee region.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
So yes, so definitely like a lot of people go to the coffee region and the beaches up in the coast. Also, Guajira is amazing. I mean, 1 week is not enough. I would recommend, yeah, coffee region.
Squeeze and make a little tight schedule.
Yes, it's like, oh my God, not please. Come for more days.
Okay, so coffee and beaches. What about some type of cultural, historical experience? Where would you recommend to go?
Well, there are a lot of historical, like the little towns are the most historical. They're usually around, a big city. Very historical is Cartagena, very touristy though. But it's also very historical, so it's a must if you want to. Bogota has the center of the city is very historical as well. And there are little towns around Colombia that you can go to that are very like you can see how a town is or how a town was in the colonial like era. For example, Villa de Leyva, which is like 2 hours from here, Bogota, from Bogota. So yes.
Okay, so little towns are historical highlights.
Yes.
Okay, Camilla. So your book is finished now, right? It's completed. Yeah, perfect. Okay, because yeah, I think for the first round, for like the first 25 release, we have a plan. I mean, Mark has it, and obviously I support him, and we all support him, and we all support each other. I think that's one of the beautiful parts of our project. So thank you for taking your time and sharing your experience, doing your research, and bringing a little window out of Colombia for the world to see. I guess that's going to be it for today, Camilla. Is there anything you would like to add before we end our talk?
No, it's time to travel to Colombia.
Okay, perfect. I think we're going to do that, especially after hearing about coffees. I'm going to do that perhaps. And thank you very much, Camilla. Have a nice rest of your day, and we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Welcome to Colombia.